Hi guys, so when you receive your printer, put that on top. You don't really need to, but basically now we're going to set up your IP address. So turn the printer on. Now that that's setting up, you want to go to prusa3d.com up here and then click on software, okay, and go down here and download whichever copy of Prusa Slicer you need, Mac, Linux or Windows. I'll go Windows. I'll say save. Go up the top here. I'm running Windows 11, but I assume you know how to install the program. So the printer is now running. You can see up the top here, it's 25 degrees, 25 degrees, which is the print bed, and 26 degrees, which is the, or vice versa. 26 is the print bed, 25 is the hot end. So what you want to do is, I don't use this at all, okay? I really try not to use it. So you do need to do one thing. You need to set up and find the IP address from this. So how you do that is you connect it to your LAN, okay? So it's already set up on mine. Mine's called Spaghetti. For yours, go down in the list, which it should find it. Say it was Tom and Mads, my neighbor. Click in here, password, and then type in your Wi-Fi password, okay? And then go up here and click join. So once you've done that, you'll have your printer set up and you'll get this IP address. This is important, okay? So here we are now. We've downloaded the software and I'm pretty sure you can just click on run. Okay, so say yes to that, yes to that, yes to that. You don't need any drivers for firmware updates. This is for all the Prusa printers or others. Again, not a good thing to do. Next, 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 and install. On that point, if you do think of setting up an account here, I'd say not to. What this does is give you an FL Sun account, and while their software is fine, the question is if they automatically update the firmware in this machine, it could be a real problem for us. So do not set up an account with FL Sun. Just find out from your wireless LAN what your IP address is. So we're about to launch the software. Considering it's got no printers in there, it'll try and download printers because it assumes that you need a printer, and it'll put you into this, the welcome setup wizard. So you can go down the bottom right hand side and just say cancel. Okay, great. So how you get the correct configuration for this printer is I will send you the file. So you go file, import config bundle, and I'll send you this file. It's an INI file called the Transmutation 3D printer config file. Just say open, and what that does is it immediately sets your printer to our standard printer settings, okay, depending on the nozzle you've got. If you want to talk to me about it, I can run you through it, but basically this is the default setting, okay? The filaments, which obviously we don't have filaments, we have pellets, are there as well. I've put in a post prime, but I'll put in another one, an orange one for the HDPE, which is coming up soon. Under printers, this is the important bit. So it's got it in there as Transmutation pellet printer. That's fine, but it hasn't got your IP address yet. So I want you to click on this button, add physical printer, go down here and change this from Octoprint to Clipper. Put in the next stage, your IP address, which is that. Okay, now I'm going to just copy and paste in my Wi-Fi password, which here is called API key / password. I'm going to right click on that, Control B, right, let me try and get my Wi-Fi password. My keyboard. Let's hopefully not have it up there. You might have seen it. Okay, so that's my Wi-Fi password, copy and pasted. I can now select that and go paste in there. With both of those things done, you click down here on the OK button. Oh, and you might have to enter in a printer name up the top here. So, you know, you can call it whatever you want, but for some reason it doesn't default to the one that we've selected. So, Trans 3D P. Okay, great. Now I go down here to OK. Okay, now that allows you to go to, obviously, printables, because you're online now. Highly recommended to set up a login. This is a fabulous website, allows you to download all sorts of stuff, search for things, all sorts of stuff. So now when you click on physical printer, you'll see this, which is the clipper interface. This is the dodgy printer name I gave you, but you can go over to settings and change that. Okay, so if you had 10 of these printers, you'd set them all up with different names. So that's it. You can now access your webcam. You can now access your console if you want to send any G-code to it. Have a look at the height mapping it's got on the Z-axis. I'll do another little video about that later. Your dashboard's here, okay? But really what you do now is you simply go back to your plater, open up your file, slice it, okay? Then once I've sliced it down here, there'll be a little button and it'll say upload G-code directly to printer, okay? Then it'll automatically heat up, and that's the way it works. Thanks. Video coming soon. Next video.